Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start this video, I want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself, James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software. By myself, James Smith, as I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to try to keep this video short today. But I want to talk about exactly what the title of this video says. I don't wish narcissistic abuse on anyone, even the narcissist before they were created. Now by me saying this doesn't excuse the narcissist for their evil they are out there doing and have done. Make no mistake about it. They are stone-cold predators that I've never seen change with any of them I've ever encountered. But with that being said, most narcissists were made by their narcissist parent or parents. Let's face it. And though the narcissist parent will do their bump test, that's what I like to call it, where like how an animal in the wild or a shark will bump into another animal to see what their response will be. They usually do this before they attack. Well, narcissist and narcissist parents do this to see what kind of reactions they will get from their children. And this is how they see what child has high amounts of empathy, and the other child is willing to go along with what is wrong just for the fake love of their parent or parents. And this test usually tells the narcissist who will for the most part will end up being the golden child, and who will be the scapegoat. Now keep in mind they might swap these roles from time to time. But if you were the scapegoat growing up like me, then more than likely you were probably the scapegoat 95% of the time. And the other 5% of the time they, meaning the narcissist parent, would try to get you to be the golden child when the real golden child was being difficult for some reason. And they weren't going along with the narcissist's parents' show, so to speak. But with that being said, the narcissist parent knows and knew what they were doing. They were destroying our minds. And they were hoping the golden child would feel the same thing they felt way back when. And that's pleasure from lying. Pleasure from manipulation. And feeling pleasure from others' discomfort and pain. Now though one is more of an empath, and one is less than, doesn't mean if these two young people grew up in a normal home, wouldn't have grown up to be healthy, happy people. Because the chances are they would grow up to be happy, healthy people. However, it's that warp or monkey wrench, so to speak, that was thrown into the mix that disturbed this normal flow of things and the personalities of those affected by such manipulation and treatment. Now where am I going with all of this? I made a video a few videos back talking about how I'm praying for my mom's soul, and at times wishing she were normal. I do want to make it clear, I do not expect my mother to change, in any way, shape or form. I'm not waiting for her to say or do the right things. Also regarding my mother's condition, it's pretty bad. She really has limited control over what is happening, and most of the time is asleep. When I'm there with her, I just sit quietly. I pray. And that's about it. There is no trying to get her to see the light. Nothing. However, what I do know is though she made her own choices way back when her narcissist mother was living and putting her through what my mother put me and my golden child brother through, she was still the victim of a narcissist. She was still the victim of a narcissist. And that I don't wish on anyone. Now does that make my mom less wrong or evil for what she did to her entire family? No. Because what she did to me, my brother, and my father was downright evil. Downright evil. But there is a part of me that still gets and knows the same thing happened to her. And this evil curse, or cycle of narcissistic abuse, might have been going on with my family for 1,000 years for all I know. I say all of this to say, you aren't in any way, shape or form weak, or whatever, because you feel the emotions and feelings that you feel regarding your narcissist mother. or narcissist father. There's a few people that have touched on this subject and they are right. I have been no contact with my mother for a long time. But now, all of her flying monkeys are gone. All of them. And she has no control. Which reminds me, I will be doing a video talking more about Munchausen syndrome and narcissism combination, and what happens to these people as an end result that have such a problem. As my mother, I believe, has many disorders all lumped together, like many out there. And Munchausen syndrome, I believe wholeheartedly, was one of them, and is one of the main reasons why she is in the condition she's in today. But with that said, it's okay to pray. It's okay to wish good thoughts. Now, doing what I'm doing isn't for everyone. Some people just sitting in the room with their narcissist mother that is asleep might be too much for them to handle. And I get it. And there's nothing wrong with you if that is the case. You must know that you've been through the worst of the worst. We all have. But if you are in my situation, and you sit quietly and pray, you're not weak. And what you are doing might even be of a help to you. So when they are gone, you don't have any regrets or feelings similar to that. If that makes sense. The fact is, narcissism and narcissistic abuse is a real horrible thing. And there is a lot of us that went through it, and that are going through it right this very moment. And the more this information spreads, the more people that are going through this can start to make some positive life changes, and really develop themselves into the great men and women they were always meant to become. But when it's all said and done, I look at my mother and how my golden child brother is that I haven't seen for many years. I feel sad and sorry. They will never know the joy of being clear in their mind and spirit, where everything isn't a big manipulation. All because of narcissistic abuse. All because of narcissistic abuse. Well, that's all I have for now. I do thank everyone for your support. I'm still trying to get things worked out with YouTube, which means at this moment this channel is subscriber and viewer supported. And if you would like to help out and it's within your means to do so, you will find a link to my Patreon in the description box below. Every little bit helps. And I do appreciate all of those that are already supporting this channel by the way of Patreon. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to like and share. Because the more you do this, the more it shows YouTube that you, the viewer, sees this type of content to be valuable and something you want to see more of. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.